From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida's largest home improvement company.
Good Saturday morning to you, South Florida. Here's a look at the stories making news on this Saturday morning. Developing right now, a search for two missing children from Pittsburgh is now underway in Fort Lauderdale. Here are photos of 2-year-old Moore Bay and 11-year-old Kier Livesey. Investigators believe both girls are together and may be with a 47-year-old man driving a white GMC Terrain with a Pennsylvania tag. Protesters marched for hours through the streets of Miami Friday. At one point, the crowd was brought to a halt on I-95 where there was a short standoff with police. But as they moved along to the Federal Detention Center and Miami-Dade Courthouse, demonstrators demanded the defunding of police departments for the investment of communities of color. Throughout the afternoon and evening, protesters kept the peace and pushed out those they say were agitators. All 10 members of the SWAT team with the Hallandale Beach Police Department have resigned from their current assignment. The officer sent a memo to the chief saying, quote, "The anguish and stress of knowing what we may be lawfully called upon to do in today's political climate, combined with the team's current situation and several recent local events, leave us in a position that is untenable." They added the risk of doing their jobs is no longer acceptable and that the team is minimally equipped. The police chief has set up a meeting for Monday afternoon to hear the concerns of those officers who signed that memo. Miami police officers are standing up for their chief, who is under fire for using a racial slur more than 2 decades ago. Chief George Kalina says the slur was used during a training exercise in 1997 while he was teaching a class on the difficulties of being an undercover cop. The Miami Community Police Benevolent Association says Kalina should be dismissed and claims the incident manifested into a culture of discriminatory practices. But several officers are defending Kalina, saying, including the assistant chief, saying they have not experienced what the association is describing under the chief's leadership.
Be an authority on weather with the new Local 10 Weather Authority app. Live interactive radar, live streaming forecasts, futurecast, lightning tracker, and more. Activate weather alerts and select weather from unlimited locations. Be a part of the Weather Authority team. Drop pins of weather-related photos or video. The power to know weather conditions anywhere. And it's completely free. Download or update the Local 10 Weather Authority app now. Search WPLG in the App Store.
NFL star Antonio Brown changed his plea to no contest and made a deal in court Friday after an alleged assault on a moving truck driver earlier this year. The judge sentenced Brown to 2 years probation. He also ordered the 31-year-old to undergo a psychiatric evaluation and take an anger management course. Under the terms of his probation, Brown will be able to travel nationwide for work. And as breaking news happens, we have it covered on air and online. Just head over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates. Take care.